Hi, my name's Stephen Boyle. I'm the founder of Marketing Republic. We're a B2B lead generation agency. So if you're considering implementing a sales prospecting campaign and you're just deciding whether you bring that in-house or you outsource it, the first thing you need to consider is what system are you going to use. Now, you may well have your own CRM or you may be looking at changing your CRM. But making sure that whatever system it is you've got, you can actually build the campaigns so you can automate an element of the process. We use cold calling 2.0 as our methodology at Marketing Republic, and that is based on building email campaigns initially and then working those responses. So we need to be building campaigns on a daily basis, firstly to new prospects as well as then follow-up messages to people we're having ongoing conversations with. So you need to be able to build those campaigns so you can firstly automate some of the process, but just as importantly, measure, see the response rates you're getting and what kind of results you're getting on every email and system and approach and every call that you make. So the first thing to consider is the system itself, the software and those tools. The secondly is people. Who is actually going to be the people who are responsible for making the calls and doing the prospecting? Is it something you've already got a resource? Or you're going to recruit new people. Now, obviously, recruiting new people has some cost to it. You've got the actual cost of recruitment, you've got the interviewing, and then once you hire the right people, you've got to make sure you train them in the process as well. So if you're thinking, well, telemarketing, sales prospecting is as simple as just basically getting a person who's, who can speak well on the phone, buying a list, and then saying, right, this is roughly what I want to say, here's a script, get on with it. Well, I wish you every success with that because it's, that's what we call cold calling 1, and that's very hard to get the results that you're probably looking for in your business. That's why cold calling 2.0 is that next level. It's proven, it's effective, and we're getting great results. Now, obviously, if you are going to bring it in-house, you get those people in, you hire them, you train them, and obviously they're up and running. You've also got to think about the cost of employment, holiday cover, sickness cover, obviously ongoing benefits of being an employee in an organisation as well. One of the most important things of any campaign is data. So just buying a list from any list provider out there and then getting on the phone and trying to prospect those people, if you put rubbish at the top, you get rubbish at the bottom. The data is all important. With any new campaign, typically we have about 1,000 prospects that we're targeting in a month. Now, just buying a list of 1,000 people and getting going, you might get lucky. But to be honest with you, when we start a new campaign for a client, first thing we do is test. We might take a small segment of data or buy a certain specific list. Now that list might be a great list provider and provide the right data, but are you prospecting to the right people, the right level, the right job titles, the right types of businesses? And we've got to test all those things and see what works. And to be honest with you, sometimes a campaign can bomb if you don't get that right. It can obviously get results quickly if you do get it right. Obviously, the expertise at Marketing Republic is trying to get that right at the very, early as possible in a campaign. But if you're doing that yourselves, just saying, well, 1,000 people would be a good start, just go and sourcing a list and then getting going, and then 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever weeks down the line actually realising, this isn't working, the numbers aren't there. So you've got to make sure that you do that on a from the start, but also on an ongoing basis. We're always testing and refining everything we do. So data is absolutely crucial, knowing how to source that data or research that data, and actually then make sure that as you build campaigns from day one, you're getting better and better, so your results are consistent. The whole principle of cold calling 2 is to create predictable revenue. So that one team can create this many leads that leads to this much business. That's a very simplistic overview, but ultimately in your business, that is what you're looking to do. That if you're going to invest this much, this is the outcome. And that is the whole principle of a sales prospecting process, that you keep that campaign going and you're getting those results at the back end.